First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we are underway here in Atlanta.
Texans get first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. Gonna throw right away. He's gonna take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 90 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 end. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Under. Hey, uno.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Under. Look the high.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Man in motion, heading right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18.
We're going to go play action with Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Rig alert. Set up.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Kamari Lassiter there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 9.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Mustang, 19. 60, Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 Eagles. 70 Riggs. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the set. Set. 60.
Throwing is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Ryan Brzee in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
Forward. Here we go. Sack. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
18, that's it. Stop.
Another run here with Mitchell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll get this out wide. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Across the field, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 18, that's it.
Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A second down throw for Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Texans.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready. 65.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Nike, 18. Ringo. Come 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw is Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
79 Broncos.
On play action, Penix. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Take off.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. Go.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
That's a 2-yard line.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On second down, Penix. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
I'm trying to run with Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Type. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay of game. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? 18, set. Stop.
Trying to start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough but now a much more advantageous spot. Slot man in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go. 2J.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run on 2nd down. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
3rd and a yard.
18.
Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Texans first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
Look at hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Texans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, Trap! Go, Trap! Tight! Bronco 80! Check! Hurt!
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
79 Bronco! 70! Hawk 7, Hawk Trap 60, check!
They'll throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 39 yards.
First down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Let's go! Mustang, Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18! Let's go!
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. To throw here on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. And sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ready? 19 tight. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
On 3rd and 1. Here's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
4th down, and here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Here's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 9-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
Now it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 20. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, it's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
2nd and 10. Here's Mitchell. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Here we go, sack. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
It is 3rd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60, 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Pierce for the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Quinlow taken in and mark him down up beyond the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Higgins sent in motion. On play action. Stroud. The ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Stroud to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Texans first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to set up to throw. That one caught by Noel. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Texans first down. A gain of 11.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Robinson, ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 tight, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Pettis. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Tigers.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Go.
On 2nd down, Penix. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return.
The Texans take over first. And 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Houston.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
On the ready.
It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Let's go now. Liking 18. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw yet again. This is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Come on, take off.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 9.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Here we go. Here we go. Hop 70. Hop 70.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. Before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Their own 31-yard
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Pierce. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of 2 yards.